2, 1, return.
It won't budge.
Stupid door.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Can you stop bitching, please?
Oh, sorry. It doesn't appear to have moved even with 2 of us trying. It's very well made.
Stupid door.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Bitch, you want to open this goddamn door?
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
You got a problem? Bitch?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
Yeah, no shit. It's gonna be lying on the floor over there. Ignoring the tense air between the two, Junpei moved closer to examine the doorknob.
What's this?
Just above it was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot.
There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
Hmm?
Pink Hair was looking at double doors they hadn't examined yet.
More doors.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
May as well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Fuck.
Or we need to do something with this card reader.
That's probably what it is.
And there's a strange mark here, too.
An H with a cross?
What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
There you go. Junpei stared at it for a while.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
What?
It's an astrological symbol.
Fucking course it is.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? Huh. I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Lion's words urged them on, and they took the stairs up.
There, the 2 doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
What the fuck? What the hell is this?
I see.
Junpei looked up at the ceiling.
The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Yeah, so we can't just climb out of here.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
I'd rather use the explosives on these doors.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered.
There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered with metal plates.
In other words,
We're fucking trapped. And we have to play this
we're
stupid
trapped.
goddamn
All
game.
the exits go nowhere.
Junpei was not happy. The girl with pink hair spoke up.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Then the mountain spoke.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
I'd fucking screw with people like that. Like, they find some way to open it, and yet it's just like, wow, this is just a wall. The prince did not agree.
No. I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be?
To fuck with people.
And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
That's what I was thinking. Might as well fuck around with
Oh,
this
you
game.
mean the numbered doors.
All eyes turned toward the doors with numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that.
Then you can fucking wait here. The dancer moved in front of the doors as if to block them.
We'd have to be crazy to open these doors.
You'd have to be crazy to think we can just find a way out of not doing anything.
If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
If we don't do anything at all, we're gonna die. So, fuck it. Suddenly, everyone began to speak at once.
May as well give it a shot. Can't stay here forever.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
Whoop-de-doo, you're gonna get outvoted.
But shouldn't we at least try? We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
Yeah, we know what will happen if we stay here. Die in 9 hours.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
The clamor of voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. Their arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another. I'm gonna take a nap.
Hey, shut up!
They fell silent and all eyes turned toward Junpei. He felt each stare burning into him, but he refused to flinch.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
Learn each other's names,
We need to exchange information.
because I'm really getting tired of calling you pink hair.
We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here.
Well, let's not get fucking personal here.
Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms and stared at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was Akane.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy.
The fuck's a Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei.
She pointed toward Junpei.
We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop.
Stop.
Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about.
Okay.
Zero's probably watching us right now.
I'm sure he knows all about us because he kidnapped us.
What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Say hello?
Oh, would that be bad?
Flip him off?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap.
He got into my fucking apartment, so he obviously knows my name already, so that doesn't fucking matter.
If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Code names, hell yeah. To him, apparently, it seemed like an obvious solution.
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
Okay, he's 7.
7? Why are you 7?
I want to be 7. Fuck you. Seemed a fair question. The mountain stuck out his left arm.
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Okay, how about everyone is just their number?
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He smirked.
All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
What?
Any of you chumps know Japanese?
No.
No? Well, so
Then
Sure,
your
whatever.
bracelet number.
yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Just like the mountain had done, Silver thrust out his left hand. Sure enough, the face of his bracelet read 3.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1.
Hey, 1.
Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
Oh, well, if you aren't full of yourself.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Okay.
My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I'm blind.
Huh. God, I'm gonna make so many puns against you now. I am sorry. Ahead of time.
You can't see?
I knew it.
I knew it. You always had your fucking eyes closed. God, open them already. He kept his eyes closed during their entire ordeal, which had suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually. It was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to.
Me next!
There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair.
I want to be Clover.
Okay.
You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Sure. Looking almost bored, she held out her left hand. The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They'd come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
Oh, fuck you too. Maybe because I wanted to feel special. The dancer cut him off in mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
But I want a special name!
Oh, yeah.
They all nodded. Akane stepped forward nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
Yeah, you're right. Before you even finish, you're right. It isn't fair. Because you fucking ratted me out. Fuck you.
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
Poor Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
Exactly, and it's not. Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided that he had to do something.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she had claimed, the bracelet face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
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 Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year.
Oh, so clever.
So you're June.
Jumpy?
Akane needed her hands and looked up at Junpei uncertain. He smiled back at her assuringly.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod.
Okay then.
Okay. Their names decided, Junpei ran over them quickly in his head. What about the, bird's nest dude?
So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7.
God, so original.
And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers.
Mr. 9, who do you choose to be named
The only one
as?
left is...
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
The toked out dude.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
That's because he's fucking gone. His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with a nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertips worth of grip on his sanity. The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
9. He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Good God, this guy is fucking coked out. The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue and spoke with a voice like old paper.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are.
I just want to leave.
I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
What do you want to be called?
Yeah.
He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously. Whatever.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
What's your name gonna be then, you dick?
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
Okay, your new nickname's Cokehead. He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very disgusting.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
I do. I am going to hit my head against that wall repeatedly until it opens up.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Sure.
Yeah?
I'm gonna kill myself.
All right. Let me show you.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna do this.
What? Oh. By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's. In the blink of an eye, he had slid around behind her, wrapped his hand around her arm around her waist.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
The fuck's wrong with you, buddy? Silver, Santa, leapt forward toward Clover and the ninth man. He was halfway there when...
Stay back!
Stay back. Suddenly, the man's hand dove into his pocket.
Ah!
Why the fuck do you get a knife? I want a knife. He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open!
The fuck's wrong with you, dude? Calm down.
Yeah, that's right.
The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat pouring down his neck, soaking the collar of his shirt.
Clover, are you all right?
Can't you see she is not in trouble right now? The prince, Snake's voice, sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing.
What the hell are you trying to do?
I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
No shit. Can we not get into this kind of shit right now?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her.
Okay, that's good.
If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go.
Okay, that's a lot less reassuring. He started to move backward, slowly keeping his grip on Clover.
Slowly. That's right. Just follow me.
Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke.
Here. Verify.
What? Verify what?
The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall?
Yeah?
Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
Okay.
What if I don't?
I will kill you. The man's nostrils flared and he looked like he was about to choke. Okay, now's not the time to screw with the dude that's mentally insane with a knife. Just do what he says.
Are you an idiot? What do you think?
Yeah, I think she is an idiot.
I could slit your throat right now.
You probably could.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Why?
All I need is your bracelet.
Okay.
Just do it. Do it now.
Do it now. He pressed the knife against Clover's neck hard.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. I'll cut the fucking attitude. Slowly, she stretched her left hand out toward the device.
Like this?
Her back was at it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
Yep. Junpei shifted his eyes toward the door itself. The number on it was 5.
Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done.
Thank you.
Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally, they stopped on Lion, Ace.
You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down.
Calm down, buddy. Ace held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin toward the device.
I'm coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved toward the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again, and a second asterisk appeared.
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1.
Yeah, 9 does it, which would put it to 14. Or, well, it would give him a 5. Are they at door 4 or door 5? Because if it's 5, then it's good.
4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one
Well,
numbered
you add
door.
9, and it'll open.
One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Himself.
Get back!
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat had made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back.
No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Go to the other floor. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Wait, don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4 and Ace is 1. Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5.
Yep.
In other words...
Okay. Can you just leave?
Thank God you were all so cooperative.
Well, I really wouldn't like to see someone die immediately.
Now I can get out of this nightmare.
I mean, that's not a 9 door, so it's like you can't get out yet. He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. Doors open. Bye. The door opened with a heavy metallic groan.
Good! I don't need you anymore!
He let go of Clover.
Wait!
Junpei left toward the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Here! She's all yours!
Thank you. The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
I'm going off ahead now. Well then.
Hopefully I don't run into you later on.
Goodbye!
He raised his hand and waved a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang on metal, the clang of metal on metal.
Clover, are you all right?
No, I was almost fucking stabbed. Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, Leia leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
That bastard!
The others followed him. Several pair of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but...
Shit! It won't budge.
That was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
I don't hear anything.
Like some sort of beeping.
No. Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
You're right. I can hear it too.
I do hear a beeping now. Very faint, though.
What is it?
Then they heard something else. It was the ninth man.
Shit! Why isn't it stopping? God damn it!
Whoops.
You lied!
Okay.
Lied?
I don't think I lied to you.
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
Okay. His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another.
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you!
Mate, you just held a fucking knife to Clover's neck. Fuck off.
Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Nah, I'll wait a few minutes. You can sit in there for a while.
God damn it!
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Occupied. Please come again later.
Oh my god, there's no time left!
Okay.
Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
Who's him? Okay. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. Huh. The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
Vacant. The piece of shit that was still in here decided to leave.
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Can I not go in there?
Let's see if we can open it.
I'd rather not. Seven, the mountain, swallowed hard.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. A red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel.
Well, it registered my bracelet number, but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
What to do? I have 5. Shit. 3, 8, 14, 15, yeah.
Santa and, June, you think you could give me a hand here?
It should be that one. The pun was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. Both the Santa and June lifted their left hand silently. He verified and she followed suit.
5 plus 3 plus 6 is 14. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Yeah.
This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
I don't like this music. Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. Oh god. There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made them gag. Junpei grimaced and put a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
What the fuck's in there?
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
Shit. It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the room was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. Oh god. The shriek echoed across the room. It came from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax and her whole body began to shake.
All right, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
Oh my god. She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair. You couldn't bring the chair to her, though. As gently as he could, he set her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why? Why did this happen?
I don't know, I sure as hell wouldn't be here if I knew it was gonna happen. Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
I don't know. Junpei spun around.
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here?
I wish I did.
Who's Zero? What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything?
Nope.
What the hell is going on? What are we
No one spoke. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. Then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that enveloped them like a thick fog, a bell began to ring. The clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. 8 hours, goody! We wasted a whole fucking hour doing nothing. And then on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence.
It's 10 o'clock then.
Ace said what each one of them had been thinking.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Santa leapt to his feet, his fist clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this?
That's how I feel.
We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up! Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. I agree with him wholeheartedly. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Oh my good God. Fuck off. Staying here will earn us a ticket to be drowned. We'll drown. Fuck off.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
In his mind, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood and pieces of flesh.
The dark reddish-black pool of blood. The scattered pieces of flesh. Organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion that had torn through his body had been powerful.
That's no way for a person to die.
It's usually no way for a person to die, but you know. The 9th man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle. Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. Half of his face was crushed and the other half was covered in blood. Most of his abdomen had been emptied, either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed on his back and stark white ribs jutted up from his chest, like the legs of some sort of macabre crab? Sure. A fucking crab. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach.
I think he just screwed up.
Oh yeah, he did. Eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
He probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him.
Probably. He's really stupid.
I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
I'm sure that's what he thought too, but I mean, what do we know?